Ranking the best team captains in Madden 23. So we're back here with another team captain video. This is going to be the third update of the year. If you didn't see, by doing your team diamond solos, the team captains are now up to 98 overalls. And I'm going to go over each one of their stats now. Mud.gg right here isn't entirely up to date with it. Like, you're going to see that they have the stats correct, right? But the discounted abilities are still only the 2 spots from before. So you might be wondering, Dill, how are you going to rank them? Well, how it works is like they have another spot now where it's basically like every ability for 1 AP. Kind of similar to like the 98 game changer cards and also the team diamonds. And yeah, we're gonna go one by one telling you guys who I would choose for my team captain. And the worst one I think is gonna be Sam Adams. Now if you're running like a very like top end god squad, I can totally understand why you would run Sam Adams. Again, like maybe just like a depth defensive tackle, a position you don't really have to upgrade, probably gonna be a 99 overall on your theme team as well. I totally get it, but for how he's actually going to play, I don't think he really got that much better with this upgrade, and some of the other cards got really good. So his stats right now on a theme team, potentially with the Sugar Rush strat card, could get up to +4 speed. So we're looking at potentially 93 speed Sam Adams with 93 excel. He's 6'3", 340. He's a big defensive tackle, right? The spot where he loses me is going to be his finesse moves. Like, I just think the finesse moves are a little bit too low. The power moves, block shed, impact blocking are all really good. And for his pass rush traits, if you're wondering what these do, the more on yes, in my opinion, the better. In a dream world, you'd have all 3 on yes and also like 99 for finesse and power moves. But on this card, you would actually prefer just the bull rush trait to be on yes, since like his power moves are so high and his finesse moves are a little bit lower. Now let's take a look at his discounted ability. So for defensive linemen, we're comparing him to like the top end people in the game. What are people getting for discount? What's for 0 right now? What's really top end? 0 AP double or nothing, 0 AP inside stuff, 0 AP edge threat elite. And I know he's not necessarily an edge defender, but just pass rushers in general, right? So you can see again, it's a 1 AP Don, it's a 1 AP El Toro, it's a 1 AP inside stuff, 1 AP tackle supreme. And for 0 AP abilities, I mean, you can't be mad at a 0 AP ability like Crusher or Deflator, but like, is that really doing anything for us? Not really. And again, this card didn't really get that much better because in his new discount ability spot, sure, he can get like edge threat elite for 1. Like, not terrible value, but again, comparing him to the top end people in the game, it's not really great, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just think compared to like all the pass rushers, all the defensive tackles, just like defenders in general, I just think with all the other cards we're going to cover, the other cards became like top end with this update, but he just is kind of like lacking again. Like, I think his best role is again just like as an overall boost. I don't really think he's that great of a card, and I'm not saying he's terrible. Like, none of these cards are terrible, but I just think out of the bunch, he's the worst. So that means we're at number 3 right now, and really I could see, like, I think all these guys have their roles, okay? For overall usage, I'm probably going to go ahead and lean that Larry Zanka is probably the 3rd worst, but I think it's like, now we're talking about Sam Adams is clear cut, I think the worst decision, but Larry Zanka actually serves a major like purpose. He's a good fullback that you won't have to upgrade, and I think that is very important. But I kind of value a top end CB or top end wide receiver a little bit more than a fullback. But if you're good off receiver, if you're good off DBs, especially with certain theme teams out there, I totally get why Larry Zonka is your choice. I think this is an amazing fullback card. Like, we're talking about someone right now, theme team boost, also Sugar Rush strat card, 99 speed. So he could play running back for you as well. And he's big. He's 6'3", 237. So I totally get why like you would be a lot higher on this card. And I could totally see your argument for him being number 1. Again, he's a top end fullback in the game. And for his abilities, he's a 0 AP goal line back as well. I mean, you could get a little nasty with like 0 AP honorary lineman. Don't really know if Puller Elite is going to be good on this card because I don't really know like how this would work with him not actually pulling. And again, like all the other abilities are going to be 1 AP. Like, he already gets a 1 AP bruiser as well. Again, totally get why you would use this card. I think he is really good. It's just, for me, fullback is a position where it's like, yeah, he could be like one of the best or if not the best fullback in the game, but like, how valuable is a fullback? Maybe I should treat him like a running back. I mean, a lot of people do kick to your fullback as well. I kind of feel crazy for putting him at number 3, but like the next 2 cards are like really top end. And at number 2 right here, I am going to go Keyshawn Johnson. So let's talk about Keyshawn Johnson. He is an amazing wide receiver right now with any theme team. 98 speed and just the free agent strat card. So once the Sugar Rush strat card disappears, he's still going to be 99 speed at 6'4", great route running. And he's also a great run blocker too. So again, this is another really good wide receiver. And something I've been looking at a little bit with wide receiver because Kyle Pitts has had issues with like possession catches on aggressive catches. Like I know it's a little hard to follow, but you would like all like aggressive possession, rack and sideline catches all on yes. I do like his traits and everything. Again, really good run blocker. You don't see that a ton. Now for his abilities this time. So we're looking at someone that could already get short in, short out for one. That already makes him top end. But now potentially, again, in his new ability spot, we're looking at like route tech for one on top of that as well. That for 2 AP, kind of crazy. Also, if you want to play him in the slot, 0 AP slot-o-matic, 1 AP short out. And then again, you could also put short in on him too. He is basically a top-end wide receiver in the game. He is really good. And again, compare him to all the top-end people in the game. 99 speed, he's 6'4". Like, let's go ahead and compare him to Herman Moore. So I just want to compare him to Herman Moore real quick, and like pretty much it's a wash stats wise because they both hit all the route running thresholds. I just want to see like they're the same excel. Herman Moore has 1 more agility, has a little bit more break tackle, which I don't think is the most important thing on a wide receiver. A little bit more catch in traffic, 1 more change of direction, and again, route running, they hit the thresholds, really doesn't matter. But Keyshawn is also a way better run blocker, and also he has really good pass block too, kind of interesting. 1 more release for Herman Moore. Again though, like I think you could basically get Herman Moore for free because again, he's 6'4". He weighs 1 more pound than Herman Moore too. So you're looking at potentially a free Herman Moore. But now we're gonna go to my number 1 spot, and it is gonna be Eric Allen. This is my team captain, and I want to explain why. So he's 97 speed. That means just on a team 99 speed. He has really great physical stats, and the one thing you might be thinking is he's short, 5'10". I don't really think that matters crazy enough to say. I mean, there's certain times where like I can definitely see the height playing a difference, but I like the way the smaller DBs move as well, especially with these physical stats. 95 play rec is actually really top end for a corner at this point. We're going to go ahead and sort by play rec right here, and you're going to see like someone like Asante Samuel, right? 96. That is good for like the 4th best. And obviously Dion has like 98, and Jair is really top end too, but 95 is really good at this point. He also has play ball and air aggressive, which I love. Now for his discounts, he's someone that can get pick artist for 0, can either get the man KOs like deep route KO, medium route KO stacked together, or in his new spot, you could go ahead and go pick artist, deep out zone KO, and mid zone KO for 2 AP. So really top end for a CB, whether you want to play him on the outside, if you want to play him on the slot, if you want to play him at safety, he has his role. And I think the most amount of people could use an Eric Allen. Just think about it, right? In a lot of defenses, there's 7 spots where you can play like DBs, and I know he could only play outside, slot, or top safety, right? But for receivers, there's 3 spots, right? Maybe 4 depending on your offense. So I just think overall, like versatility and everything, the most amount of people could use an Eric Allen. And I do think he is a top end DB in the game. He is really good. But yeah, y'all, this has been the team captain update. We'll probably do this one more time when they get up to 99 overalls. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments though. Who are you rocking out as your team captain? Again, I don't think any of these cards are bad. I'm just trying to give you guys advice on who I would choose for my team captain. Yeah, just let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with the best cards in Madden 23. Now, if you want to see me play live, you're not a believer in Eric Allen, make sure to check the links in the description. Hit that Twitch with a follow. We've been grinding the streams over there, so I would greatly appreciate that. Now, if you don't feel like heading over to Twitch though, you want another video to watch, check this one out right here. This was my Brandon Ayuk gameplay.